Hi, everyone. Happy Friday. Let's talk retirement solutions for small businesses. Tiffany Chin and
Rachel Biggio.
here, your LA Realtors with the Tiffany Chin Group. Welcome back to our Small Business Spotlight. As we know, over the past 2 years now, oh my God, 2 years,
God.
small business owners of all kinds have been forced to get creative. So we at the Tiffany Chin Group are continuing our journey to do our part in helping to give back to the community that has been so good to us over the years. So we're featuring local small businesses with noteworthy services and products. Today, we're shining the spotlight on Barbara Schwartz from Schwartz Retirement Benefit Strategies. We're talking to Barbara today about planning for retirement and why it's never too soon to design an exit from the workforce with the right amount of resources saved up for your future. That sounds terrific to me. Welcome to our show, Barbara, and thank you so much for making time for us today. How are you?
Thanks for having me. I'm good. Thank you.
Good.
So let's start from the beginning. Would you mind sharing a little bit about yourself and about Schwartz Retirement Benefit Strategies?
Sure. So I grew up and went to school on the East Coast, which you probably can hear from my voice. But then I got an MBA from UCLA after moving to Los Angeles. So I'm practically a native because I've been here for many, many years now. I married my high school sweetheart. We have one child, 2 dogs, and we live in Marina Del Rey. And my background is as an actuary. So I'm really a geek at heart. However, over 20 years ago, after I left the big 4 accounting firms, as a partner there, I went out on my own to be a consultant because what I really like doing is helping clients figure out what the right strategy is for them and their business. So I help them navigate all the ins and outs of 401k plans, defined benefit plans, cash balance plans, and combinations thereof.
Oh, wow. That sounds pretty complicated to me.
It is.
It is. So who is your typical client?
My typical client is a small business owner who's profitable and who needs a tax shelter, because these plans accomplish 2 things. One, they help you accumulate wealth for retirement, but they also give you a current tax deduction. So many companies find that they're going to owe the government a lot of money and they want to defer that as long as possible. Most of my business owners are in their 50s because you can get a bigger bang for your buck if you're older. But then again, I have lots of clients that are way younger. So it runs the gamut. I have professional service companies like doctors, dentists, lawyers, architects, but then I have manufacturing companies and real estate companies. Particularly real estate companies are a good target for me.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, you're helping me with mine, so I'm appreciative of that.
Thank you.
Of course.
So what are some common mistakes that you often see in existing retirement plans?
Well, aside from not complying with IRS and DOL, Department of Labor rules, which is very common because the rules are so complicated, it's almost impossible to do everything right. And that's one of the services I offer, which is to help fix things that have gone bad. But what I found is the biggest mistake is that people start these plans up without identifying what their objectives are. So one objective could be, I'm a business owner, I want everything for myself, and I want to give as little as possible to my employees. But another more common objective is, I want to attract and retain top talent. And so I have to offer a benefit plan in order to do that. And I help clients, both the greedy ones and the more altruistic ones, I help clients achieve those goals. And what I find when I look at somebody's retirement program is that it was designed with one goal in mind, but the owner really has the other goal in mind. So I can help redesign the plan.
Got it. Well, that's super helpful. Thank you for sharing. And lastly, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Lastly, what are the top 3 things anyone can do to prepare to meet with you and jumpstart their retirement planning?
Well, the first thing is to know what your goal is.
Mhm.
And a related question is that there's a rule in California now that any employer with 5 or more employees has to offer the employees an opportunity to defer, but it doesn't give them any employer contribution. So it's a really bare bones plan. So they should know whether they want the bare bones plan or something that's going to give them more money uh, and provide a better incentive for the employees. They have to know how much a contribution they can afford to make. Um, they have to know how much they need to shelter from tax. If the business isn't profitable, then getting a better tax deduction is really not helpful. They have to know how much they're willing to spend on their employees.
Mm.
I had a prospect who said, I'm not giving them more than 2% of pay. And, that's a constraint that I have to work with. And then they have to be willing to give me their employee information so I can run illustrations and show them different options. And then we discuss what's best.
Got it. Okay. Well, thanks for sharing your insights, Barbara.
Sure. And for anybody who's interested, I will give them a free look at their existing retirement plan. And of course, a proposal doesn't cost anything either. So the idea is, let's look at what you got. Let's see how it could be improved. Let's see if there are any violations that I need to fix. And then let's get you the best bang for your buck.
Right, right. Oh, we so appreciate that. That's so generous of you to offer your time, Barbara.
Sure. Happy to.
Yay. All right. Oops.
Well, for our viewers, thank you so much for joining us today and, for your attention. And, just remember, we are all in this together, and it's more important than ever to spread the love into our world. And, please support, our and your local businesses. Enjoy your weekend and stay safe out there.
Thanks, Barbara.
Most welcome.